What is the magic that we all engage with? What are the abilities and elixirs that we are able to obtain and change ourselves and the world around us? What are the moments of anxiety and separation which propel us forward to become something more than we once were? That is what we explore today as we continue our discussion on Joseph Campbell's The Hero with a Thousand Faces, here on Circles Theory.
What it's gotta be this time. Yeah. The sun starts to set and emotion rise.
Schopenhauer once said, all moments of separation and new birth produce anxiety. These are the moments that engage us and push us forward to become something different. This is what propels the hero on their journey. We discussed the hero in our last video, which if you haven't seen, I suggest you take a look. This is where adventures begin. This is our first stage. We start with anxiety, with complication, with internal challenge as we seek out to find a way to combat our deep underlying consciousness and find something new. This is where we engage with the soul. It is the opening of our destiny. This is the moment where the hero is summoned. They must now go and find something. They must now go and conquer a challenge. This may be represented in quite a few different ways. From a distant land, a forest, a kingdom underground, beneath the waves or above the sky, a secret island, a lofty mountaintop, a profound dream state. But is always a place of strangely fluid beings, unimaginable torments, and superhuman deeds. A place of impossible delight. Refusal of these summons, both by choice and by consequence put on us by others, creates the individual that Campbell refers to as the victim that needs to be saved. I'm not sure I like that wording or choice, but I do get what he means when he suggests that the individual who is incapable of succeeding at their journey because other barriers have forced them to be incapable of doing so, have found themselves oppressed from their hero's journey. These are individuals that need help to achieve them, to engage and step forward. The goal of this quest is to convert the internal struggle. When we get lost in the dream itself is perhaps the most dangerous. Refusal is not the same as willing. Regardless, the hero must go forward. They must cross the guardian at the threshold, the zone of magnificence. These custodians of the world beyond, those that are able to hold and contain such dangers that is beyond the parental watch. It's the danger of the infant. It's what we do as parents to protect our young, to protect the youngest members of our tribe. The gods and goddesses should be understood in this context. They are custodians of the elixir. These are symbols that are able to represent the individuals that hold dominion and power over the magic we wish to obtain. They themselves are not the ultimate state, but merely the holder of it. Zeus is not the lightning bolt, but he who carries it. The hero seeks to intercourse with these individuals, to engage with them, hopefully to gain their grace, so that he may use their ability, or she, to engage in those powers, in that miraculous energy substance, so that they may bring it back to the tribe. It is the guardians that release this. But sometimes they are unwilling. We see this a lot in oppressive myths. Anansi the spider is one of my favorites. And when they won't, we have to trick them to engage and receive this. To gain the treasure that we need. This is the problem of Prometheus from Greek mythology, who went and gained the fire to bring to man. This is the problem of Maui. When it is at these moments that the gods resemble life-hoarding ogres, and the hero must deceive, slay, or appease them so that they can save the rest of humanity. And it is through the rising smoke of this battle that the individual is able to go, release the ego as we discussed before, and pass through the worlds of the ethereal, to pass through the consciousness and leave the ego behind, where they're able to transcend and bring back the magic. But this is a very complicated moment, because to become that magic, to become that symbol, to gain that meaning for the rest of the community, the individual has to pay a price. More often than not, they have to die so that they can become born anew as a symbol and myth, so they may join the stars. This is where we pick up next week as we discuss the dead god. So I hope to see you next Thursday at 5. Thanks for watching this week's video on Joseph Campbell. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe for future content, and if you learned something today, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to discuss it with you. We'll catch you next time at Circles Theory.